they knew. Oh, it's a taser. They didn't even. Before they even put me in cuffs, he's like, oh, it's a taser.
No. So
yes, I have it on camera, man.
Back up, please. Back up.
I'm not touching you.
Back up.
It's public space, remember?
Back up.
Public space.
Back up.
Public space.
Get out of my face.
Hey folks, welcome back to our channel where we talk about police interactions to make sure you know your rights and understand the legal rules for filming in public. In this story, we have someone who, armed only with a camera and knowledge of their rights, challenges the authorities. They make us think about privacy, security, and freedom, sparking a conversation about transparency and accountability in our society. Please check all original video links in the description and subscribe to them. It's a simple thing to do and it means a lot to us. So let's watch our first video.
County Clerk's office here.
Sir, we don't want you recording in here. I'm sorry. We're not giving you permission to record us.
You're not giving me permission?
No.
I'm just taking some pictures and video, ma'am.
Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm taking some video, yeah.
But I don't want to be on your video.
But you weren't on the video until
I am right now.
because you started talking to me, ma'am, right? That doesn't make sense. Excuse me, sir?
You can't videotape in here.
Who are you?
I'm security of the courthouse.
Let's take a step back.
No, you can't videotape in here.
You're security? Are you
Yes.
law enforcement or
Yes.
just security?
Yes, I'm law enforcement, yes.
Part of law enforcement?
Yes.
So what agency do you work for?
For the Sheriff's Department, Peterborough County Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
You can't videotape in here.
Why is that? This is a public area, sir.
You cannot videotape in here. Let's go.
Sir, this is a public area. Yeah, I'm just... Are you the deputy that this gentleman just called?
He's on the Sheriff's Office.
Okay, can I get your name and badge number, please, sir?
Do what?
Your name and badge number, sir?
For what reason?
Because just to identify yourself to a member of the public, that's all.
No. Work from the county.
You're from the county, that's it?
Yeah, that's all you get from me.
Why would that be?
I don't know what you're using it for.
You're a public official, so you're a public servant. I'm just asking for your name.
Figure it out.
I'm not sure I can get you. I need to talk to the county clerk, I think.
Okay. All right, let's go try and do our public records request for the county here. Hi, ma'am. How are you?
With something?
Yeah, I'm here to do an open records request for the county. Excuse me. Public records request. I'm sorry. No one knew what that was upstairs, so.
Are you filming right now?
Yeah, I'm taking some pictures and video. That's correct. I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. I was gonna say you can answer her. I thought maybe it was my banker.
So I came down there, but it's not. So. Well, you have to fill out a FOIA request.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Do you have one here?
We don't have a form.
I could just write it on a piece of paper. That's fine. That's fine. Hi, sir. How are you?
Good.
Are you in charge of the gentleman upstairs?
Yes.
The security? Can I just get your name, sir?
I'm the sheriff.
You're the sheriff? And your name, sir?
Bruce.
Bruce. Okay. Sheriff Bruce. The security upstairs were, escalating the situation, wouldn't identify themselves to me. I'm trying to explain to them that I'm just an independent journalist gathering content for a story. They told me that that I wasn't permitted to record in publicly accessible areas, so...
Well, there are some security concerns.
Yeah, there are security concerns.
Security
And
concerns.
you can't violate those.
What are the security concerns?
The security concern with the building. You just can't videotape anywhere you want.
That's for sure. Anywhere that's publicly accessible or a public area I can record, just like I'm doing right now.
In fact, you need to stop doing that.
I need to stop recording? No, I'm not going to. There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing here. I'm just recording.
Well, what's your name?
My first name's Sean. Can I get your name, ma'am?
Sure, it's Britt Ledway.
Oh, okay.
What's your last name?
Sheriff Bruce. I don't want to give any personal identifying information, only because I'm still...
identifying information from us.
You only gave me your first name, Bruce.
My last name's Slime.
Sir, we
What's
have
yours?
a lot of people who have legal problems in this building, and so it's absolutely justifiable to ask you to identify yourself.
I just told you my name is Sean. I'm working on a story. The reason why is that I don't want to compromise the story before it's published. That's the only reason. I don't want to compromise the story I'm working on before it's published.
So who are you working with?
I'm an independent journalist. That means I work for myself.
Where are you based out
I don't want to give any identifying information, just not to compromise my story. That's all.
Well, it's appropriate to ask you to exit the courthouse if you're not willing to identify yourself.
That is
Because of security reasons.
that is not accurate at all.
That is accurate.
This is a public building. I have a right to access the public building. How you doing today,
You have a
sir?
right to know who's in the building.
You don't.
Yes,
do you
we
get
do.
you get everybody's ID when they walk in the building, sir? Or is it just
We ask
because?
for it,
Ask for it, yes.
No, that's not true at all. That would be a violation of the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution, sir. You should know that as the sheriff.
Amendment is.
Yeah, the right to search and seizure. You can't seize my identity. You can't seize my identity.
Okay, come on.
Okay, don't put your hands on me.
Well, you
If I do, I'm trying to do a FOIA request. I'm trying to do a FOIA request. I have a right to access public
You
information.
need to film the building to do a FOIA request.
Yes, I do. I'm a journalist. It's called. You ever heard of the First Amendment, ma'am?
She's done.
Okay, so the First Amendment, what does it give us? The freedom of press, correct?
Well,
Gives you the freedom
So you're trampling on my freedom of press. It gives us all the freedom of press
you
too.
need it.
All right, come on.
Will you arrest me if I do not leave the building? We need to be clear because we need to be clear. Just want to be clear because what happens next is a federal civil rights lawsuit, ma'am, and it's on you.
Well, here, I'm asking you to leave. I'm giving you
Can I get your title?
to leave.
Can I get your title? And then I will leave.
I'm asking you to leave, please.
So if I do not leave, you will arrest me.
Yes.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Well, keep it up and you'll see it on the criminal report. Keep going.
Am I not making an attempt to leave, sir?
Slowly, but yeah.
Okay. Are you going to tell me to run?
No?
Okay,
You're good.
great. So I will make my
Watch
way.
out, you're going to hit the wall.
I will make my way.
It's kinda hard
So
to
your
see
name
where
is
you're going.
Sergeant Bennett?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see where you're going.
You work for the sheriff's department here?
Yes, sir.
Why are you violating my constitutional rights, Sergeant Bennett?
I'm just asking you to leave, sir.
I have a right to access this building. This is a public building, sir.
I'm not giving you a lawful order to leave because you were making everybody uneasy and you can't allow...
Uneasy by
Video.
recording?
Yep. Keep going.
It's a First Amendment protected activity, sir.
Keep going.
It's a First Amendment protected activity, so you're making a big mistake here. You're opening up your county to a federal civil rights lawsuit.
Where are you from?
That doesn't matter, sir.
Well, you asked me a
The
lot
United-
of questions and I can...
The United States Constitution.
You had to come up...
The United States Constitution doesn't end in West Virginia, sir.
No, you're going about this all stupid. You're asking me for my name and my number, my unit number, and everything. Well, what's yours? What's your name?
My
Where
name
you
is
from?
Sean, sir.
Where you from?
Where are you from? Where do you live?
Like Greenbrier County. What do you think? Because I'm my deputy in Greenbrier County. Where do you live?
Gotcha.
Where do you live?
So you're kicking me out of a public building, aren't you, Sergeant?
Where do you live?
Back up, please. Back up.
I'm not touching you.
Back up.
It's public space, remember?
Back up.
Public space.
Back up.
Public space. Keep
Get out of
walking.
my face. I'm
Public
walking.
space.
Get out of my face.
Public space. Keep walking.
Think you're real tough, don't you?
Go that way.
You're gonna regret this.
Okay.
You're gonna regret it.
It's all good.
I
Go
promise you
ahead.
that.
This way, please, sir.
You just violated my constitutional rights.
How?
I have freedom of press. I'm a journalist. I have a right to access this building. Arnett is the security.
Actually, you know what? I need to see your ID right now, please.
For what?
I'm investigating the incident.
What incident? What's the
They
crime?
called because
What's
you
your
just
reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
Suspicious person inside the courthouse making everybody uneasy.
That's not a crime.
Give me your license.
That's not a
right
crime,
now.
sir. Can I
License
speak to your
right now.
supervisor, please?
License. You just talked to him. He was the sheriff. License, please.
Go get the sheriff, sir.
No, license.
I didn't commit a crime, sir. You just said I didn't commit a crime.
License.
What crime have I committed?
For one, you're making everybody uneasy.
That's not a crime,
I
sir.
didn't say it's a crime. I said it's an incident. I'm investigating an incident.
But you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime to demand ID from me, sir.
No. If I get caught on anything,
Don't put your hands near your pockets.
if I get caught on
Sir,
anything,
my hand is not in my pocket.
I said
Please
near your
calm down.
pockets.
Please calm down.
Listen.
I went into a courthouse. I don't have any weapons on me.
listen.
That's a good, real investigative work you're doing there.
When anybody
I just was in a courthouse.
calls for cops, that requires an investigation. And
Sir,
part of my
he's trying to
job-
demand ID from me. Please, Sheriff, let him know. He's trying to demand ID from me or he's going to arrest me.
You're out of the courthouse now, so
Yeah, so go back to work. Do what you need to do. You're not getting my ID.
if you come back in again,
You're not getting my ID. Yeah, for trespassing, correct? You're trespassing me from the building?
no, you just need to identify yourself.
So I can't enter in the courthouse without identifying myself? Is that what you're saying?
Now, that's correct.
No one else does it. Why do I have to do
Because
it?
you are refusing to. You're the one video.
Because it's a First Amendment protected activity. Sheriff, you are going to regret this, Sheriff. You are making a big mistake. And you were never going to get my ID. None of you were. What a bunch of tyrants. Wow. What a bunch of tyrants here in West Virginia, man. That is insane.
This whole encounter shows exactly what happens when cops don't know the law. They end up trampling on our basic rights. The First Amendment lets us film in public, plain and simple. You don't need anyone's permission, you don't have to explain yourself, and you definitely don't need to hand over your ID just because someone feels uncomfortable. The second they demanded my ID, without reasonable suspicion of a crime, they crossed the line. The Fourth Amendment protects us from unreasonable searches and seizures, including being forced to give up our identity. Feeling uneasy or thinking someone looks suspicious isn't a reason to demand ID. That's just a power trip, and it's illegal. Sheriff Bruce and his deputies, straight up tyrants. Instead of calming things down, they doubled down on their unconstitutional behavior and violated someone's rights. These officers clearly don't understand the laws they're supposed to enforce. Don't let these so-called public servants walk all over your freedoms. We need to call out this behavior loud and clear, and yes, sometimes lawsuits are the only way to hold them accountable. Let's keep pushing for what's right.
Hello?
Hi. You don't have your lights on.
Okay, can you check them now?
Yeah, can you get your driver's license for me, please?
I can't find it right now.
No. Do you have your driver's license?
I can't find it right now.
I can't hear you.
I can't find it right now.
Okay. You can't find your driver's license.
No, I'll give you my information if you need it.
What's that?
I'll give you my information.
Do not roll forward, buddy. This is not the night to
I just put my car in park, man.
Okay.
Calm down, okay? You all right? You didn't even introduce yourself. Who are you? First of all,
The Chandler Police Department.
Officer who?
I'm not going to crawl into your window. If you want to roll it down a little bit.
I can hear you just fine. What is your name, please?
Officer Makita, what is your name?
My name is...
Okay. What's your last name? Okay. What's your date of birth?
What's your badge number?
678.
My date of birth is 3.
Can you run him on info for me? Okay. So the reason I stopped you is because you didn't have any lights on in the back of your car, and your car is dark. So I just wanted to let you know that. Does that make sense? I don't want you
Okay.
to get rear-ended.
Okay.
That was it, okay?
Okay. Can I get her name and badge number, please?
Yep, we'll get you all that.
Can I get it right now?
She's on the radio right now. Just give us 1 second, okay?
she say that you wanted my badge number?
Name and badge, please.
I'm sorry?
Your name and badge number, please.
Oh, Fritz in 760.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Where are you headed to tonight?
I'd rather not answer any questions.
Sorry?
I'd rather not answer any questions.
Okay. I'm just trying to make conversation. That's fine. Is this... Oh, well, never mind. I was going to ask if it's a rental car, if that's why you're not used to the lights, because the tail lights weren't on. It was dark and hard to see you.
Oh, okay.
That's normally what I run into if people are driving like a rental car. They're not used to like the automatic lights and stuff like that.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. I'm just gonna let you know this, just because I want to be honest with you. We're not doing anything about it, but you do have a warrant out of Texas. Are you aware of that?
I'd rather not answer any questions.
Sorry, one more time?
I'd rather not answer any questions.
Yeah, Texas. It's not extraditable, but I just wanted to make you aware of it in case you go back there, because they'll take you into custody there, okay? Alright? But tonight, I'm not really in the mood for an argument or anything. I just wanted to let you know that your lights were on in the back. Okay? Is that fair? Okay. Alright, drive safely tonight, please.
Folks, as you saw, this encounter is a great example of staying calm, knowing your rights, and handling a traffic stop with confidence. The citizen keeps his composure even when the officer gets a bit testy, which helps keep things from escalating. Asking for the officers' names and badge numbers was a smart move. It shows he's serious about accountability. When questioned about his destination and an unrelated warrant, he politely declines to answer, exercising his Fifth Amendment rights. This approach keeps the focus on the reason for the stop, his taillights being off, without giving away unnecessary information. Even though he couldn't immediately produce his driver's license, he offered to share his information, showing cooperation without overstepping his rights. Overall, this is a good reminder that you don't have to answer every question or give in to unnecessary pressure during a stop. Staying calm and informed is key to handling situations like this. Let's keep watching, folks.
What's up, guys? Riverside County Accountability Yard here in the city of Moreno Valley, doing a First Amendment audit right here. Gonna see if they respect my freedom to report from public. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, here it is.
Filming. Are you filming?
Everything?
Just
Everything?
what's it for?
I can't disclose that right now.
Huh?
I can't disclose that right now?
Can't disclose it?
Yeah.
Is it business related for this, or is it something personal?
It's something personal.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, man. Are you recording me? Sir? Are you recording me?
Yes, I'm recording it. Yeah, I don't think he heard me. This guy's just staring at me. Oh, you guys can see me in the reflection right there. Look at these guys. It's a taser. It's not a gun.
Whoa, why you got a taser on you like that?
What do you mean I'm allowed to carry a taser?
Oh wait,
Put your hands up in the air, bro.
Hold on, I don't want this to fall. It's gonna fall, man.
Okay, put your
What's
hands
up?
in the air. Take
I
that
already
backpack
told
off.
him it's a taser.
Take that backpack off.
Why would I take the backpack off?
Take the backpack off.
Why do I need to take the
Because
backpack
I'm
off?
telling you to take the
Morales,
backpack
I got
off.
the commands, brother. Just move to your left. Keep your hands up. Turn around. No. Walk backwards. Hands on your head.
Why are you detaining me? There's no need for you to detain me. Oh, it's ridiculous, man. I don't consent to any free plans.
Information approach.
Why are you taking my camera?
What's that?
Yeah, you go there taking my stuff. Don't touch my stuff.
Okay.
Listen, you gotta let it fall. What I need to do. Yeah, but I haven't done anything wrong. Suspicion of felony or misdemeanor? Okay, but a lot more. I understand. I know I understand. Yeah, I know I understand, but I don't need to identify. There's no way you guys feel like
Hey, Bears, I'm gonna move your car right here.
law.
All right, thank you. Move your man. Step seat. Step seat. So.
What's your name, man? Do you have any kind of form of identification or anything like that? Sounds good. I leave breakfast.
I wanted to go to Carl, and then hey, guy with the gun. I'm like, my gun number. Yeah, I'll give you in a second.
Let me get the business card, man. Sure. And yours as well. Because you're the one that pulled the gun out of me.
Yeah, that's fine. They said,
So let me get the business card, man.
he's gonna give you an incident number that's gonna have the incident number attached to his badge number. Okay? So if you have any questions on it, that incident number has all numbers attached to it.
All right, so I'm
And
gonna.
if you need my ID, it's 5874.
So I'm gonna treat it just like as if like a traffic stop. Like we pull over a car, like we think it has like no license plates on it, then we find a license plate and execute. So you got detained because residents or the business shop over here called. I thought you had a gun on you. So we come on over here, we detain you, make sure it's good to go. Like you said, what crime are you committing?
Exactly.
Right?
I didn't need to identify.
Huh?
You kept on asking for my ID, but I don't need to identify.
I asked you, right? Can I not just ask every citizen for their ID?
Yeah, you can ask, but you kept on going, and you said that I have to.
Well,
because I'm being detained, man.
I told you that you were being detained, and then I said you were smart, and I said, "What are you being detained? When can officers detain you?" And then you said you didn't.
I said it's suspicion of misdemeanor or felony.
And
you said it's a misdemeanor. No, it's not.
No,
it's neither.
Stop. I said at first we detained you because we thought you had a weapon on you, and carrying a open carry, right, would be considered a what or what type of a crime?
A felony, right?
No, misdemeanor.
Okay.
So that's why I told you misdemeanor.
Okay, well,
And
I mean, I
now-
know that I'm not carrying a
So
gun.
now you're arguing with me.
We
I don't need to.
Yeah, now you're arguing with me, and I'm telling you that now I've determined that there is no crime, so I don't have to ID you, I don't have to run you. The only thing I ask you if you were on probation or you legally have to tell me that.
No.
Yes, you do. You have to tell
If
me
I'm on
pro-
probation or parole,
You
but
do,
I don't.
exactly. So when I say if you're on probation or parole, you legally have to tell me yes or no. So you told me no, correct. So now I'm going to give you my name and ID number, and I'm going to say you're free to go. You don't have to provide me your name. You don't have to do me anything like that because you haven't done anything illegal. But we come and make sure you don't have a gun on you. We're going to go talk to the people that called the police on you because now by them calling gives us a legal authority to come over here and investigate. So you match the description of the suspect that they called about. We made sure you don't have a weapon. It's not a gun, like you said. What law have you broken for carrying a taser on you?
There was no need for you guys to
What law
detain
have
me.
you broken?
I haven't broken any.
Exactly.
I know I haven't.
Exactly. So
But
yes.
so there was no need for you guys to fucking even put me in cuffs.
You long enough to determine that you did not.
You guys can just they knew. Oh, it's a taser. They didn't even before they even put me in cuffs. He's like, oh, it's a taser.
No. So we come.
I have it on camera, man.
We can come out here, and as soon as we detain you, we confirm that.
We're done. That's why we detained you. So we're done. If you want his information, it's on.
What's your badge number?
3337.
$214 was by 1060. $162. All right. Ramirez 4893. That's the file number for the incident I came out to. You have any questions?
No, you're dismissed.
Okay, we're good. Thank you.
I'm dismissed.
You're dismissed.
All right.
This guy's the supervisor right here. This guy's the right here, Acosta, piece of shit. This is how you train your officers? They learn it from you, huh? Make sure you put it on your seatbelt. You're not gonna run me over.
Get away from my car.
I don't need to get away from your car.
Get away from my
I don't need to get away from your car. You can keep going. You can keep going. You can turn your wheel to the left. You can turn your wheel to the left and go. I'm not impeding you. Kick rocks. Kick rocks. Kick rocks. Kick rocks.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. See it.
All right, let's break this down in a simple way. This whole situation shows how quickly things can go wrong when cops don't follow the law. First off, filming in public is 100% legal. It's your First Amendment right. The fact that they showed up just because someone had a camera already shows they didn't understand that. Then they see the taser and immediately act like something's wrong. But carrying a taser, if it's legal in your area, isn't a crime. Neither is filming. Yet somehow they made a big deal out of two things that are completely legal. If cops start detaining you or making demands, always ask, what law am I breaking? That's not being rude, it's holding them accountable. They often hope you don't know your rights so they can push you around. This is why your camera and your knowledge are your best tools. The camera keeps everything on record, and knowing your rights makes sure they can't twist the situation. Don't let them bluff or intimidate you. Remember, they work for the public. You have every right to ask questions and stand up for yourself. So stay calm, keep filming, and don't let them scare you into giving up your rights. You're doing nothing wrong, and the law is on your side. Hold them accountable, one step at a time. Let's keep standing strong.
How you doing? That's pretty cool right there.
What you recording for?
I'm just working on a little story on the hospital here.
For who?
It's just a little story I'm working on. I'm an independent journalist. People want to see the building here.
So it's a
my
blog?
viewers. It's not like that.
You're not supposed to do that, are you?
Yep.
Yeah, it's my right
No.
to do that. It's my First Amendment.
None of these people have given you permission to have their.
I don't need permission. I'm not even recording them, but I can. If they're out in public, there's no expectation of privacy. But I'm not here for people. Just so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
my
what-
constitutional right.
No, it's really not.
Yeah, it is.
I have a right to tell you I don't want my face or anything.
Well, you just interacted with me.
That does not give you
I
permission
wasn't
to
even
record
trying
me.
to interact with
Right,
you.
because I'm very suspicious as an employee as to why somebody would be recording.
Why not?
Because we have a right
You
to
know you're
not
being
have-
recorded everywhere you go. Like everywhere you go these days. No matter.
You're not supposed to record.
That's correct.
Anybody can.
There's two-party consent in the state of Florida.
Not in Florida.
Yes, it is.
I know my laws. I do this for a living.
And there's also posting outside. That
Yeah,
you're
the
not allowed to do
poster
that.
outside says I can do this here in public areas. That's it.
I'm asking you to turn it off.
I'm not gonna turn off my story. Why should I do that? Why should I do that? I wasn't even trying to interact with you.
Because what you're doing is wrong.
Why is it wrong? You guys, these
me.
people.
I'm copyrighted. My face is copyrighted.
These people fought for our rights, for the Constitution here.
That's right, I'm one of them.
So and I'm exercising it.
I'm exercising my right to tell you I do not want you to do that. And if I have to call the VA police to have that handled, I will.
They're actually right there. They're actually right there.
Come over. This man is walking around, pointing down the hallway.
He's filming me without consent.
Pointing
He's
down
not giving
all the
consent to
hallways.
film my face.
I'm just documenting the building, and she interacted with me, and I was trying to explain to her what I'm doing. Very peacefully. That's it. They don't want to.
You have permission?
Who are you?
Police officer.
Cool. What's your badge number and your name?
Well, I have my badge number here.
You don't know your
Why
badge
would you
number?
need-
I'm just documenting the building. That's it.
Okay, but usually when you're around people here, you're not allowed to,
Well-
PII for people that.
Well, is this a public area?
You're allowed to.
Is this a public area?
This is a walkway.
Yeah, I come with no ill will.
Huh?
Yeah, this is not private. This is a federal hospital. This is a public area.
But it's for patient privacy, sir. We're
There's no expectation in privacy. When you're in public, there's no privacy. I'm not trying to film people, but if they're in my camera, I'm not with that. I'm just recording the building. My viewers want to see this beautiful building that we pay. It's on your rules and regulations right there. I'm just exercising my rights.
Okay, I understand.
That's all I'm doing.
But just make sure when you do this.
Yeah.
You do not have permission to use anything of me because I did not give you permission.
They don't need permission.
I denied you
Just
access.
when you're here in here, you're doing the videotape like you say,
Yeah.
you're showing them beautiful building, everything else.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't get any veterans here because.
I'm not trying to do that, but if they interact with me like she did, and I was trying to explain to her very
I got you.
peacefully what I
got
was
you. That's
doing.
what I'm telling you.
That's it. It's not against the law. It's legal. It's my first constitutional right to record here.
That's what I'm telling you.
When you're in public, there's no privacy.
I understand that, but
Are you a
like I
veteran,
said,
sir?
I don't answer that type of question.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Right here.
Right here. Can you pronounce it?
Officer Butler,
What's your badge number?
3594.
That's it.
She asked you a question. You're in a Veterans Administration.
I don't want to answer the question.
Because you're not a veteran, correct?
It doesn't matter if I am or
It
not.
does matter.
huh? Right, you got to be a veteran here because if not, you're trespassing.
Trespassing in this building? No, it's not.
Yes.
But I'm not answering no questions. This is a
Sir,
federal
you're not
building.
even a veteran. We have gates
I don't have
at
to
the-
be.
We have gates, private gates out there. That you
So the
actually have
public,
to
the
be-
public can't come in here and take video.
No.
Hey,
Not without.
can I show you your rules and regulations?
Come on, show me.
All right, let's go. Let's go do it.
Alright. Well, man, let me get it.
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead. Take your time, man. No problem.
Step outside, please.
Who is this guy?
He's our lieutenant.
Yeah, he's a lieutenant. Hey, you can't tell me to step outside of a public building. Can I show you the rules and regulations? Oh, no, you don't. Not when I'm exercising my rights here and take video and it's federal property. It's on your rules and regulations right there, along with my First Amendment right, along with my constitutional right. I'm exercising my rights peacefully. You can't turn this into a crime. That's your rules and regulation. That's on the side from my First Amendment right. I'm allowed to record in public buildings.
But is this for news?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm disseminating to the public my news. Yeah.
Is it for news?
Yeah, news purposes. Yeah, lobbies.
Are you advertising?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm not gonna answer that. I just answered the question.
This.
I just answered the question. I'm disseminating information to the public. That's it. For what was that?
Sir, are you a veteran?
I don't need to answer that. I'm just taking video and working on a story as an independent
Are you a
journalist.
veteran?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
If
That's
you're
it.
not a veteran, you have to leave the property.
So if I don't leave, you guys are gonna arrest me? Can you say that on camera?
You have to leave the property.
I'm not
You're being
leaving
asked to
unless
leave.
it's under threat of arrest. What's your name and badge number?
My name is Lieutenant Todd Harmon.
You know you're violating my constitutional right. I'm allowed to record here as a journalist.
Okay, in the general area.
That's
yes,
what I was
you're
at.
not a veteran.
I don't need to be
You're
a
not
veteran.
You don't have any business being here. We're going to ask you to leave the property.
Can you de-escalate real quick?
Just
If
ask
I
me.
don't leave, am I gonna get arrested?
You're being asked to leave the property.
Well, if it's an ask, I'm declining the ask. I'm gonna keep working on my story. if I would leave under threat of arrest.
What is your story?
My people want to see this beautiful building. As a journalist, I'm independent. I disseminate information to the public. That's
There's
it.
veterans that are in here that are uncomfortable by you filming.
But
them,
this is a
and they don't
public.
want you to be in
This is a public area. There's no expectation of privacy.
Please go by.
Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this then. We close at 4:30.
That's fine.
Come by then.
Why would I want to come in?
Because then nobody's here. Then you can rotate.
But
this way
I have
to
things
the
to do.
building.
I'm doing it now.
Why don't you come at 4:30 when nobody's here, so nobody has any problem with you?
He
being
just
here?
made a phone call. Hold on. He just made a phone call to somebody, and they told him that I have my right to film here. Ask him who he called.
Let me finish, yo. If you come at 4:30 when nobody's here,
I'm not coming back at that time. I'm already here. I'm almost done with my story.
well, you're finished your story. We come back at 4. At
No,
that
I'm
time.
not gonna do
Nobody's
that.
here.
I was almost done with my story. I was just gonna walk up there and come back down, and I was leaving. Nobody bothered me.
Let me get your phone number for 1 minute who you can contact to get permissions, okay?
I don't need permission to exercise my rights, sir. I don't need that. That's fine. I want to go ahead and do what you got to do. No.
You use the video for commercial.
I'm disseminating information to my public viewers. That's all I'm doing. I don't really have to answer you that, but I'm being nice about it.
Okay, well, I appreciate you.
Yeah. I come with no ill will, sir.
Our concern is our veterans in here who are made uncomfortable by your video.
You know that our veterans in here fought for the rights I'm exercising right now? And when they're out in public, they don't have privacy. Nobody has privacy when you're out in public. All right, cool. All right, guys, so we've already been down here. We just wanted to go upstairs. And pretty much, they're not looking at the memo at the time. You should. Is it on? All right, cool. It's supposed to be. That's fine. I have mines. Mines is my main protection. You guys redact that. You guys mute that.
Nope.
Yeah, absolutely. I request them all the time. And believe me, they're not too transparent with that. That's it. I don't know why people feel so triggered over recording. I wasn't even interacting with people. I don't understand what's wrong with that. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. See these cameras in here? I can request those and put them on the internet as well. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But it's all right. I don't know what he's trying to give me over here. I don't need permission to, you know.
You're good to go. Do your thing. As long as you're not
See what I'm
causing any
saying?
kind of a disorderly problem or anything
Can you
like
apologize
that.
to me?
I do apologize.
Thank you, man.
All right?
You guys are that's gonna look good.
So,
on the
as long
platform.
as as long as you're not interrupting.
I'm not
patient
doing
care,
that.
Taking any pictures of patients and stuff like that.
I don't do it in public. Whatever I can see, I can record it.
Yep.
The lady upstairs interacted with me. What are you doing recording? I tried to explain to her very peacefully.
Yep.
They felt uncomfortable. That doesn't trump my rights, dude.
Correct.
That's
As
all I'm
long-
doing.
As long as there's
That's
no
not
disorderly
causing.
that
Yeah,
causes
that's
or anything like that.
exactly.
A big brawl, then that's a different story.
I
Now
appreciate
it's
it, man.
disorderly conduct.
We didn't see.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
See?
My name is Joey. That's all you're getting. You don't need no more than that.
You're in public areas, and
Thank you. Yeah, that's all
it
I'm
is what it
doing.
is, okay.
Cool.
As
Appreciate
long as
it.
there's no disturbances.
Awesome,
we're
guy.
good to go.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you.
Gotcha.
All right, let's break this down because there's a lot to learn from this situation. First off, it's important to understand that filming in public is a First Amendment right. If you're out in a public space, like this VA hospital, and you're not recording private conversations or invading someone's personal space, you have the legal right to film. That means you don't need anyone's permission to document what's happening around you, even if they don't like it. The person filming here is actually doing something a lot of people aren't aware they can do. They're an independent journalist working on a story, and they're recording the building for their viewers. Now, while the staff is getting uncomfortable and even making up rules about two-party consent and privacy, those don't apply in this case because there's no expectation of privacy in public spaces. When people are out in public, their actions can be recorded without their permission. Simple as that. Here's something important to keep in mind. Knowing your rights is everything. The person filming stays chill, even when someone tells them they can't record. They just ask, well, what law am I breaking? If there's no answer, they can't be stopped. Simple as that. Now, everyone could have handled this better. The staff should have known that filming in public is protected by the Constitution. On the flip side, the filmer did a great job staying respectful and calm, even when they were pushed. Being assertive without getting defensive is key to calming things down. And when the officers showed up and got the facts right, they backed off. This just shows that even some officers don't always know the law, which is why it's so important for everyone to be educated on it. So what's the takeaway? Know your rights, stay calm, and stand up for them without getting aggressive. And remember, you can educate others about the law by standing your ground. That's how we make sure our rights are respected and keep each other accountable. Stay sharp, keep learning, and know the law has your back.